Our astronaut is in stable condition right now. The crew are all in great spirits. They're doing exactly what they trained for. And I can tell you, before you ever send an astronaut in space, they run simulations like this with our ground team dozens of times. So everyone was incredibly well prepared. Our astronaut is safe, healthy. We're going to get our crew home, and then we'll get our next crew up there shortly.
That's NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman on the astronaut who is experiencing an undisclosed medical issue aboard the International Space Station this week. NASA has ordered the early return of that 4 crew, 11 astronauts. It's first ever medical evacuation from the International Space Station. Officials say the move is precautionary and not an emergency. Let's bring in José Hernández, a former NASA astronaut. Jose, we don't know what the condition is. We don't even know which astronaut is affected or afflicted here. But out of an abundance of caution, NASA is bringing the crew back to Earth earlier than expected. What a surprise, huh?
Yes, but it's important to note, John, that this is a precautionary decision, not a panic-driven decision. The mere fact that the capsule, the Dragon capsule, does not undock from the space station until the 14th tells us that they have whatever the ailment is, they have it under control, and then it's not an immediate emergency. Because we train for a cabin decompression scenario where you got a micrometeorite orbital debris hit, and all of a sudden, within minutes, you got to get onto that capsule and undock. And this is clearly not a case like this.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising to me that, you know, for all of the space flights that we've seen since, you know, Sputnik first went up, that this is the first I can remember of an astronaut, you know, really getting sick and having to cut short the mission. Apollo 13 was obviously a mission that was cut short, and there was sickness involved there, but that wasn't the reason.
Yeah, I think there was one case on the Russian side in 1976, if I remember correctly, where they had to do a medical evacuation from their own Salyut space station. But other than that, you're right. There hasn't been any, especially the International Space Station, if you imagine, which I've been on, operating 25 years, and this is the first time. That bodes well with how NASA selects their astronauts and screens them such that they are healthy specimens to be able to withstand the rigorous training and be able to be successful once up there in space.
NASA's chief medical officer is Dr. James Polk. Here's what he had to say about this coming evacuation.
Yeah, space flight is a dynamic environment, and certainly splashing down in the ocean is, as Administrator Isaacman knows firsthand. So we always prepare for those environments. We always have a suite of medical equipment and flight surgeons on board the ship, and and contingency hospitals ready to go on every landing. So this is no different in that respect.
It sounds like you expect this is going to be accomplished without a hitch.
Absolutely. They're gonna come down on the ocean, gonna get picked up and taken to a medical facility for complete treatment where they have all the equipment necessary.
José Hernández, former astronaut, we appreciate your time today. Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.